Alright, welcome back to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Let's see once here. I'm trying to... Golly. It's almost impossible. Oh. How do you film this? Hey. Film me. Well, anyway. Let's see, can we go one click? Come on! One click. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the bars. I got to mark the package tray for the holes. They got to go through the holes. You got to go through the holes. Yeah, it makes sense. I wonder if I should. I don't know. I wonder if that would work better if I had you guys back here looking through the trunk lid, maybe. You know what? Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? That's all, folks. Cord probably ain't long enough. I bet. Let's see here once. Oh, that might be the best view I can come up with. I don't know, but that light has to be moved or something. So don't blind you guys out. Oh yeah, of course it won't. Which way do you want to go then? Hey, this light just does not want to do what you want it to do. Just does what it wants to do and says that's all you're gonna get. How's that? Am I blinding you out? No? That might be good. Okay, now I gotta pause you guys for a minute. Alright. Let's get these bars kind of in position. Because we gotta make the holes through the package tray next. And I hope I can get them done right. Every time I do something, I hope I can do this. I hope I can do that right. And I'm a common sense type of guy. So let's set that one over there. Set that one over there. We're going to try to get in here. Okay. Let's see, I got a measuring device. I got a blanket here. I'll put knee pads on for the heck of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the tools in my grip here. I don't think we need the big one. I'll try to sit on the tranny tunnel if I can. Okay. Now what I want to do, I'm going to hold it upside down. I'm going to put it right where it stops straight, that is. So what I want to do Here's where I could use help, but that's virtually impossible. I don't have no family. I do a lot for my family, but you've kind of wrote me off. Okay. They say they didn't, but I don't have help. Besides, they live so far away, so that wouldn't work anyway. Okay, so assistance, this would turn out probably absolutely perfect, you know. Okay. Run the square on her. Make sure it's square. It's not quite square. Right there. Can you mark that for me quick? Oh, wait a minute. I have no help. I am. So let's put a line there. And a line there. Okay. Now we gotta just double check things. That's where the run, I call it the run. The rollbar would be. Okay. Looks good. Okay. That's where that's gonna run. Okay. Now I gotta do repeat again. Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna come right down at my gas cap almost. Perfect. Right in the way. Okay, now let's do it again. Now we gotta turn and do it again. Let's see. How do we get support here? This is gonna be a bear. Okay, I got it right when it straightens out. So, right when it straightens out. Right there should be good enough. No. Okay, this ain't gonna work because I ain't gonna be able to reach that. Got it. Scratch it up. I don't care. That's what you gotta do. Okay, pen's ready to go. Tube's gonna be moving over just there. Making sure it's square here right now. Right there. Okay, that's where our run is. It's right here, and right there. And this one's the same way. Oh, well, it looks pretty consistent. I wonder how close we are. That screw hole there, that's got to be the center. We should measure that once and see what we're at. For curiosity. For curiosity. $10 right on the money. Oh my God. Okay, that's an 1.5 off. Well, that would make sense though, wouldn't it? Because it's over 11.5. So yeah, that would make sense. The driver's bay. So if you ask me, it's right on the money. Is there any other measurements we could take here? 5.5 from in to out. From in to out. Yeah, it's 1.5 off. See, the drivers, everything's moved over 1.5 for the drivers on the Mopar. So that would figure out 1.5, 1.5/8, something like that. Yeah. Figures out to be right. Okay, now we gotta know. Now we know the hole's gotta be this way, but now how far that this way. So next step. Yeah. So now what we'll do. Okay, what do we gotta do next? So we'll hold this back up here in place. We know the bar's gotta go up. Okay, what we're gonna do. I need a break here. God, it's like if you take a beer mug and hold it straight out with a gallon of beer and hold it like that for a while, your arm just gets sore. Okay? Picture it as that way. Now what we're gonna do. I think okay, so we know where the run has to be. Gotta get my mind back in the game here because I'm getting so sore sitting in here like this. I'm too big of a guy to be sitting like this right now. If I was 5 foot tall, it'd be different. We're gonna take a chance. And we're gonna just drill a hole. And from what I'm seeing here, the average points, because I held it upside down like this instead of this the way it's supposed to go. But I hold it like this, and then I put it in the run marks. I put it up in position here, line that up, and then I look at it, and I look at the raise of it, and I look at where it's got to meet. And if I lay it to the side, I look at it, I'm going to make a mark right there. It's got to go through right here. Okay, now I'm going to try this again. Because what I'll do is I'll hold it to the side like this. It's supposed to go like this, but if I hold it to the side like this and accompany for the tubing knots, I can see where the bend wants to go through the metal. Okay? So if I look at this, and I look at this, and I look at the height here, yeah, I'd say that's about it. Maybe move it back a half an inch, maybe. Right about there. Okay. Okay. So I'll do the same thing with the other side. I'll just measure what I got distance here, and I'll match that side up. And I'll go a little bigger hole so I know where if I have to fudge it a little bit. Which I hope not, but if I have to, let's set that up there. I gotta look at this one more time. Knock my head off. Okay, this will go here like. Yeah, actually. It's gotta go back further yet. Okay. Okay, that's the edge of the pipe, I'll see. Okay, now I gotta get out of here. Oh, may God be with us. Never cut them right. I had somebody holding the pen. Okay. So what do we got here? Let's see. Ah, 4 inches right on the money. Everything today is 4, 4, 4. Why am I getting 4, 4, 4 today? Huh. Maybe I should play the lottery. Okay. Now, yeah, you can kind of see that, can't you? I'm going to mark 4 back on this one. And that's actually the edge of the pipe. And then if that pipe is, well, here, I'll find the hole saw cutter first. And then I'll divide that number in half. Okay. Let's hope I measured right. Something tells me it might be wrong. Something tells me it might be right. So I'm right in the middle of it all. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I don't know. I don't know if I don't know because I don't know because I know. Okay. Safety glass time. Now I got a 2-inch hole saw for an 1.5-inch pipe. All right. Now the drill ain't gonna let me. Okay. This one. Oh, what? I forgot about I got the trunk springs going through there too. So is that even gonna work? You know? Might have to put those hydraulic cylinder things on here. Oh, great. No, this one's right on the edge of that. Watch that. Now it's off. It's already there. Well, I hope my deck lid works yet. Bars will probably rattle up against the side of the pipe. But I don't know. I just don't know. Set this off to the side for right now. Well, I see how bad it is. We're good. I don't know. That's going to hit the window. Yep. Yep. This should be forward of here. And now I got the problem is I got the trunk spring in the way. Oh, shit. Okay, so the holes are too far back already a little bit. So I'm going to hold the deal at an angle and I'm going to cut them forward. But the only problem is I got the trunk rod spring going through here. It's just a spring to hold the deck lid up, you know. And now I'm wondering, that's probably going to have to come out. So what do I do? There's always got to be a problem, you know. That spring is just going to be in my way. Couldn't go in front or back of it. It has to go forward. Yeah, shit. Now what? I wonder if I can still clear that a little bit. If I just put some pressure on it. I don't know. Ah, troubles. Hold it wrong way. Okay. Went totally the wrong way, but it worked it anyway. Yeah, trunk spring's gotta go. Okay, well, let's cut the other one in quick. That way that part's done. We gotta get rid of the trunk spring. That works beautiful, by the way. So that sucks. But oh well. That's the way it's supposed to work, so. out. Okay, we got her that far. Now let's get the drill put down on the floor. And then I don't know how that chunk spring works. So no more chunk spring, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna have to open up the deck lid and look in there once and see what's going on. I'll have to clean this up with a grinder a little bit or something. So I gotta make sure I can put a rear window in there. I could have left them up higher, but then I can't run no rear window. That don't make sense. Alright, the holes are way off. So my first instinct was right. Sometimes you can trust your first instinct, sometimes you cannot. In this case, I should have. But that's fine. It's just slots now instead of holes, you know. So what we're going to do, I'm going to attempt to tack them in. Let's see now, what was I going to do? I was going to get a piece of cardboard and fold it so I could create a small gap between the hole and the pipe. So let's get a knife out or something where we can cut a piece of cardboard. My first instinct would have been right on the money. But hey, can't win them all, you know. But you can try. So anyway, let's get what should we do here? Put this over here. Okay. Just like that. We need to have a ground. Okay. So we'll hook that up to the pipe. Okay. Then we need ourselves a wand. And we're going to have to get this moving blanket out of here because these things are extremely flammable. Okay. Then I guess we're going to have to turn it on. Because I don't got anybody over here to say contact. Turn that on. Turn that on. Okay. See, we got a square in here yet? Yep, we do. Okay. Let's see. So what we need to do now, so I gotta hold the square on there and run a tack on the bar and put a piece of cardboard between the rear panel and the pipe so there's a gap in there. So it don't sit and rattle. I could weld a couple of brackets to that seal, to that panel, I guess. Can I? Let's see. Oh, that knee pad is down a little bit, ain't it? I got knee pads on here. Kind of helps me. Cars on jack stands. And this big 300-pound large person. Wow. is going on here? Okay, so let's just spin that down like that. Okay. Figure out what we're gonna do here. How are we gonna hold all this? Well, attack it. Okay, let's get the holes in here. Okay, that's right. And then I wanted to run that piece of cardboard around there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I can't do it all at once. I can't do a good job, you know. I'm not allowed to. Let's see, a splatter should burn my nuts. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have to worry about this end here. I want this straight as possible. Can you hold that for me? Okay, thanks. I appreciate the help. Okay. Let's see if we just draw a tap. Boy, you can get mad some days, can't you? Woo! I just want to scream right now. Scream about everything. Why is that barely holding if I ever seen that? Let's go to the right a little bit. Wonder if I can do that. Nice and easy. Nope. Woo, boys! Woo! Yeah! Can you hold this? Can you do this? Ah. I knew that was barely holding. I was right, too. All I needed was just a little bit of flex in her. And I couldn't get her. Oh, that's off. There we go. Now, we're square. Yeah, I got her over a little bit, don't I? Charlie horse time? Yes, it is Charlie horse time. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Can you let me just weld this, put it over a little bit, and then that way I can put a bigger tack in it? Come on, Charlie horse. Come on. You can let me do that, can you? Please. says no. Why would I want to do that? Okay. 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 Oh, Charlie horse. Oh, going through the pain just to get that bar tacked in. Oh, oh, looks like it might work. Okay. Oh my God, you ever have a Charlie horse? I just did, and it sucked. Oh, I can't wait to get this done, this cage. Maybe I should even put one in. I think I'm just going to tack it in where I think it's got to go, and then I'll just tap it over. I can't handle that Charlie horse again. That sucks. How am I going to weld all that in there? I'm on the money. Look at that. Well, you probably can't see it, but it is on the money. Okay, it's going to fly off. Okay, perfect. Nope, I should have. Nope. Okay. All right. So how does it look? Huh. Looks all right. Oh God, that Charlie horse. My leg is still hurting. Had it bent in ways that it shouldn't have been bent in. And that's why it was giving me so much crap. But there it is. Like I see now back, normally back here, this should have been a solid pipe all the way down. See, that won't pass NHRA. This won't pass. So it's going to be called a show cage. It'll still work for the street, but that's not right. But you know, with Trump's tariffs on everything, you can't afford metal. This is $180 just for this stuff. Right here, what you see, the hoop. I bent the hoop, and then the 2 bars. Don't worry though, it'll get cheaper after you pay out of your pocket. First, you got to pay hard and heavy. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little ticked off about tariffs. Let's pause. All right. All right. All right. All right. Ooh. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, man. Boy, do I may need a magnet in this thing. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Well, what's going on here now? I won't go through there. Yeah, it does. Let's go through this one. Yeah, it does. But you know, I can't see nothing. I have a light, but I still can't see nothing. Helps if you can see your stuff, you know. Hey, look at that. Look what happens when you can see it. Oh. We gotta tighten it all down. Well, we're not gonna tighten it down. That's right. We're gonna We're gonna put some weld through primer underneath there, don't we? Okay. Well, let's make sure it's eye straight, huh? That looks eye straight. Well, maybe it don't. I don't know. Got kind of look good anyway. Well, what's going on? Now we're drifting? Oh, jeepers, creepers. People. Ah, we can't have it that far off. Oh. What is going on here? I'm drilling right through a weld, ain't I? That's what's going on. Oh, jeepers, creepers. If I wanted to do that, that would have never happened. Yeah, I can't have it that far off. That's going to be dumber than dumb. Dumber than dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. So, let's try this. Let's try the old small drill bit trick. So the point lands in that hole. And hopefully it drives it to the right side. So let's kind of line this back up the way it's supposed to be. So people don't make fun of it. And then watch the drill bit come loose. And then watch this. Jeez. You just won't let me have what's right, huh? No. Okay. And somehow we'll have to tighten this down. And then do it that way, I guess. So, I'll put you on pause for a minute here. Okay. Now this one's got a little bulge in the floor, so this one's gonna be a little honey to try to get going, try to get done. Gotta make sure it's there and there. That looks about right there. Actually looks totally wrong. Actually, it's gotta go back, I think. Don't it? Well, that's gotta go there, so we have to okay, right there, and then later on I'll move the tube over to weld that on there. So it's right. So let's get a bolt in there if we can. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh man, I tell you, it's amazing how much metal a guy cuts out, and welds in, takes out, and moves out, and I need bolts, don't I? I gotta go get bolts, I guess. Oh. A lot of work just for a show cage that doesn't work. You know what? A lot of wasted time. Ah, well, maybe it won't be. Maybe I'll try to swerve, miss a deer, and put her on its roof, and I'll say, hey, I'm glad I did that. There's so many deer out here. My luck is I hit it, turn sideways, roll over, wreck the rest of the car, not just the front end, total it out to nothing, and then watch it being crushed at the junkyard. That would be my luck. The hole's right there. There it is. Okay. Try to drill this other one right away. This pipe will be moved over. This should level out when it tightens, I would hope. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't. Maybe there's a big old goober in there or something. Oh, there we go. Right off the bat. I think it's right about there, ain't it? Where's a little bit more? Come on. Come on. The paint I had those guys mix me up. I painted this 2 weeks ago and my shirt is still sticking to it, so they didn't put enough hardener in it. So that'll turn out like crap too. So yeah, there's not enough hardener in it. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull that all out of there. I'm going to clean up all the shavings. clean up the extra shit I don't need out, stuff, I mean, and then I'm sorry I swore. Apologize for that. And then I'll bolt them back in nice and good and tight. And then we'll move the bars over and we'll tack them down and we'll start. All we can do now is just weld the cage in. The show cage costed just as much as the one that would be legal. All right. All right. All right. All righty. All right. Yep. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yep. All right. Okay, where's the holes? There's one. All right. All right. All right. Huh? All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going insane. I need a new game. I hit them with Walter Primer. Well, shine. I'm getting late. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go underneath, tighten all these guys up if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. Nut will probably spin. So I'm going to take one, two. Take all the stuff. I'm going to go under there. I'm going to attempt to tighten them up with nobody holding the top. We'll see once how far that goes. So I made the plates, I drilled the holes, I did this, I did that. So now, let's tack those poles in place. As soon as I trip over cardboard here now. Alrighty. Let's see, where's the mark? Oh. Come on. There we go. There's the mark. I think that's it. Let's see, is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay. On this one too, where's my mark? Come on, it's right there, huh? Okay. Okay. She's in. Well, she's just got to be tacked or welded up. So let's start by the back here. I just want to get this thing as welded up as fast as I can. Be done with it. Just be done. Let's go get the helmet. Go get the helmet. Weld this sucker in quick. Maybe 20 minutes I could have it done. Maybe. Probably doubt it. I haven't got no gas in the tank yet. Everything's dry. I don't need to put gas in it right now, so. Okay. Let that cool off a little bit. I can't see nothing. I'm too far away. Get too far away and I can't weld. Right now I'm reaching for the sky right now. Man, tell ya. I'm reaching for the sky and I just can't. I can never weld like that. Never could. Well, I can weld so good, but when you got to reach 4 feet to get to the weld, you just can't do it. It just sucks. I'm such a good welder, but right now this is making me look like total dog shit right now. I never was a good reach welder. Oh, there goes a helmet. My head. Well, it's not going anywhere, that's for damn sure. Well, alright. Well, rollbar is in, so I'll kind of see this in a way. Yeah. So I did screw up on one thing. Well, I screwed up on the whole thing, I should say. Tell you what, wonder if I just leave this up. Yeah. Let's close this. So the only thing is I lost my trunk springs. The pipes that run through the thing go right through it. So I'm going to have to either rig up a nice 2x4 or I'm going to have to rig up those hydraulic shocks. I think I'll do the hydraulic shock thing. And then my first instinct, here's where I screwed up. My first instinct was right there, But then I thought, no, it's got to go up there. So now I got a hole there. I mean, the package tray, I can correct it. I can cover this in like this, you know, and you'll never even know. And it's not going to hurt nothing, you know. And so I think I'm going to leave it just the way it is. You know, I'll clean it up a little bit and I'll paint this all black and just leave it the way it is. And then when I put my package tray cover in, then I'll make sure I cut the holes right, and there'll have to be one seam so I can slip it over it, you know. So yeah, that's where I screwed up. So then I hope my rear window fits, you know. I think it will. I mean, if it bridges from here to here and then it curves, you know, I'm going to assume that it will fit, you know. So at least I hope so. It's going to be close. It'll probably be like a quarter or half an inch away from the glass, I'm going to assume. Maybe a little bit further. I don't know. So that's where I screwed up on. And then as everything else went well, everything's all welded and bolted in. And I'm thinking on those back mounts, I might put 2 more bolts in there yet. I think I got the room for 2 more bolts, so I might as well put more in there. I can only do 3 on these, obviously, you can see. I wanted to post as close as I could without interfering with the interior, but yet, if you put the seat forward, people still could sit in the back. I'm worried about those bars. They might be a little low, but if somebody did have to sit in the back, they could do it, you know. So, because I want to utilize the back seat yet, and that's why I'm building it this way, you know. Here's my insulation and my adhesive for the insulation, and you know, so now I'll drill probably 2 more holes in each plate in the back of the roll bar yet. I'll probably do that yet, and then I'll turn the rest and I'll paint everything up. So just happy to be this far. I'm glad I got the roll bar in, you know. So let's see it from there. Welds cosmetically could be better. Cosmetically, I mean, they are definitely penetrated. They are not going nowhere, but oh well. It's just, I'm not a good welder when I got to reach and curl and be uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm just, you know, I don't know. It's just me, I guess. So passengers should be able to get back there yet, because time I'm done, then I'll have that deal here for the window. So they have to go around that anyway. So anyway, there it is, I guess. You know, what does it look like from the back here? Pretty even Steven. Yeah, I like how it turned out. I mean, they give the car a little bit more strength, but not much. I mean, it's just a show bar. I mean, it's not an NHRA. Let's go 940s, you know. No, it's not that at all. But if somebody wanted to do it, now they got patterns. I went through all the hard work. Now, if they just follow the pattern, they could make that into an NHRA one, you know. So it looked kind of off, but it's just the shadows that's doing it. But yeah, it's just the shadows. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. Guess I'll talk to you later. I want to try to get the inside of this car. I want to put one fresh coat of black on here, the whole thing. There's a couple spots I got to seam seal yet. I'll seam seal around those mounts down there in the roll bar. Make sure everything's just good and tight, you know. And then I want to paint everything inside this car black, flat black, so I can insulate it down and put the start putting some dash parts, put the dash frame in once I find one. I gotta get a dash frame yet. Mine was all rusted on the bottom. I don't know what it was with this car. Must have been something from the sunroof. Water must have been leaking in, and the moisture would congregate in there, and it just trashed everything out. So, do wish I had that sunroof in here though. That's a rare. Did I say rare option? But anyway, I guess that's it. I guess. Please like and subscribe, guys, and I'm gonna call the roll bar done. Just gotta paint it and pad it and seal it and this and that and whatever. But it's built though. Yeah, there should be a bar going across there. You know. Then you can't use the back seat. Then why have a back seat then? You know. So, but anyway, I could put an X brace in it. Yeah. I could do all kinds of stuff. Neat stuff to gussets. Yeah, that's good enough. It's just a show bar. It wouldn't go anywhere anyway. You'd have to cut it out. So why add more stuff to it when it has to be cut out if you want to really go do some serious racing with this thing? And that's not what I'm going to do. So anyway, have a good evening. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. I'd like to shake your hand. I wish I could. I would. And I guess that's it. Take care. Have a good evening. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I celebrated it by myself. I don't have a family, so just got my mom, you know. I got brothers and sisters, but they're all grandpas and grandmas, and they're all celebrating with their family, so who wants me around, you know? Just a boat anchor. So, but I love my family. I'm not trying to put them down. They got their lives, so I got mine. This is my family right here. You guys and this stuff. So, please like and subscribe, guys, gals. Take care. Be safe. And watch out for everything, I guess, the way things are going. Oh, it's just mad out there. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys. Gals.